What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have one of the most anticipated diecasts in history. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Budweiser late model from 2024. My goodness, this diecast, as soon as they mentioned the paint scheme reveal and the pre-orders were open, people have been going bananas for this diecast. Well, finally, the time is now to do the diecast review. I can't wait. Finally, it is here, the Budweiser late model. Guys, this diecast is so freaking cool. It is literally my childhood, man. The number 8 car, the red paint scheme, just everything about this car is easily the most nostalgic paint scheme probably of like the Nextel Cup era, late Winston Cup era. Just something about that red 8 car, man. It's just so freaking cool. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. returned the number 8 in late 2024. I forget the racetrack this car raced at. Was it Florence or something? Hickory? I have no idea. I really don't keep up with the late model scene. But it was pretty much impossible to not hear about this this return of this legendary paint scheme with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and then all the diecasts. And I was just so excited to do this review. It initially got sent to the racetracks, I think, in February, but the actual 164 release, I don't think dropped until what was it, mid-March at Circle B, and naturally it all sold out day one. I was like, oh boy. Well, inevitably, about a couple weeks later, they had more of these in stock, so I don't know if they got a second case of them, or they just only put so much on the website at a time. I have no earthly idea. I'm just so thankful I was able to get this car in the studio. So the message of the day, if you're looking at this diecast and you want it, you better go pick it up while you can, because there's a good chance it's probably sold out already. I'm talking literally, when I went to get this diecast weeks ago, every single diecast was sold out. The color chrome, the autograph, the 124, the 164, the standard 124, every single thing was freaking sold out. Now, they only have this variant for the 164 at the time of this video. I think there's like 3 or 4 different 124s. Everything was sold out. You got Bud, King of Beers. This is based off probably his 2003, 2004, 2005 style paint scheme. I mean, they look so similar, but there's just little teeny tiny details that a stock car purist could tell the difference for it. Now, with it having the Camaro front end, just looks dope. You got this giant bow tie right there on the hood. I like that. Got the number 8. Got Junior Motorsports JRM. Now, Sammy Smith does run a Dale Earnhardt Jr. 8 car nowadays, and that paint scheme looks amazing. What blows my mind is every single pre-order for Sammy Smith, I think for 2025, was all canceled. I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. His paint schemes look amazing. If you looked at some of his paint schemes in 2025, they look fantastic. And then, unfortunately, they canceled them. So, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, they'll do a cool Darlington throwback, and they'll help Sammy Smith get a diecast made with Dale Jr. at number 8. That would be dope. Got Budweiser there, Bass Pro Shops, Sundrop, Hoosier Tire, Advanced Auto Parts, something series. I don't know if it's Cars Tour. I have no earthly idea. This car, man, is just so freaking cool. Like, this is just my childhood. The red number 8, man, just everything about it. Playing on NASCAR Thunder. And, of course, they had the censored version of it, right? So it just, it's like Dale Jr. on the side. I didn't care as a kid. I thought it was cool. Got the B post decal there. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the name rail. Go to the back end of the car. You have your double 8 there, Budweiser. Got your bow tie. Go to the right side of the diecast. Got, once again, the interesting placement of the late model exhaust. I still don't understand why they put the exhaust on the door panel, but maybe it's just like a cool tradition they just keep doing, Maybe, I mean, it looks cool, but I'm just wondering what the true reason is. Like, why can't they move it back 5 inches? I have no idea. Well, top of the car, got the number 8 once again, and then over here on the deck lid, they have the Budweiser logo. Now, in terms of accuracy of this throwback paint scheme, it's pretty much spot on. Like, in all honesty, it is pretty much spot on to the mid-2000s look. Fantastic stuff, man. It's just awesome. And with Dale Jr. having a cup team, well, a part-time cup team, do I ever think they will ever field a Budweiser car? I'm just saying, if they were smart, they would. I mean, that would be so cool to see. Like I'm assuming they would use the number 40. Maybe they would change it. Who knows? But they could have all kinds of amazing Bud paint schemes. If you look through NASCAR history, they've had some of the best paint schemes ever. Even the Kevin Harvick era, even the Casey Kane era. There was just so many great Bud cars, man. Just fantastic looking paint scheme. It is on a base here, so you'll have to, if you're a young fan and you have this car, make sure to have someone help you take this apart. Because let me tell you, this plastic, when it breaks, like if you try to take the screws out and you break this plastic, it could fly. I've had some of these plastic bases before, and if you crack it, the stuff flies. It can be dangerous because the plastic's sharp. So if you're a young fan, be smart about it. Get supervision to help you take them apart. There's a hex head, or a triangle head screw on both sides here, so you have to remove the glue and then unscrew it and all that good jazz. Just what a beautiful looking diecast. Now, I do think they're going to have a censored version made of this car for the NASCAR Authentics line. I'm just saying, look, they've done interesting diecast choices in the past of just putting a random Dale Jr. diecast here, a random whatever diecast here, really popular drivers. How many diecast waves have had a Chase Elliott paint scheme, right? They understand what sells. So I would not be surprised, maybe early 2025 NASCAR Authentics, the $5 to $6 line, they have this diecast, but it's just, the censored logo. So it'll have like the Dale Jr. name and all that stuff instead of Budweiser, and it will be the same exact paint scheme. I'm like 99% sure they're going to do something like that. If they don't, I would be shocked because it would sell, right? It would sell. And I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, think about it. How many times did they put Dale Jr. diecast in NASCAR the next line? They made an entire wave based off his cars in his final year. So I'm just saying, his stuff still sells. Believe it or not, Justin Allgaier, I think, is actually the most popular merchandise driver at the time of this video in 2025. So I highly expect them to do some sort of a censored version of this paint scheme because, Dale Jr., man, let me tell you, moves merchandise. Fantastic stuff. Love this paint scheme. And it had me kind of thinking, like, what other paint schemes they could do with a late model, right? They could do his 2004 born on date car that he won the Daytona 500 with. They could do maybe his 2001 Pepsi 400 paint scheme. I think a super, super, super underrated Dale Jr. paint scheme is his 2007 Elvis car that he ran, I think, at the Rock and Roll 400 at Richmond in 07. It was a COT. They made that in 164, by the way. It's a great diecast. Done a review on it. But that paint scheme has a metallic pearl white paint job. It's a white car, but it has like the red and black writing and stuff on it. It's amazing. That would be an incredible throwback paint scheme, or even a Darlington throwback, either or. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I cannot say how cool this box is. I can't say it enough. It is that cool. It's just a normal red box. Honestly, if I have a lot of Dale Jr. stuff, this would make a great display piece. Like, you could buy a whole bunch of these, right? And you could take some of your Winter Circle 2000s Dale Earnhardt Jr. cars, right? Well, if you have the Winter Circle ones, once you open them up, you take them off the base because they're actual Budweiser cars. They're not the censored ones. Guess what? They're loose. You could take a 2007 pit stop box, right? You could buy an overproduced one like a 07 Kevin Harvick or something. Swap out the interior plastic. Put it in the late model sleeve. Congratulations. Now you have a brand new Dale Earnhardt Jr. style box. That's going to look great in your collection. And it's brand new, high quality. That would be something I would probably do. If I wanted to display my Dale Jr. cars outside of my display case, I would get some of these and, kind of swap them out and use them as a donor box, if you will. It's so freaking cool, man. I love it. I love, like, box graphics because we rarely get it, Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, a box like this, right? I actually really like this one because it fits perfectly with the paint scheme. So this might not have been the greatest example. But what I'm trying to say is that color. Add color. I love color. I love it. If you put color to any box graphics, I'm going to go crazy for it. I saw the 124. I know I'm rambling, but this is a diecast review I've been waiting months to do. I saw the 124s for this thing. The whole box is nothing but red. It looks beautiful. It looks exactly how the 2000s boxes looked. I'm just saying, knocked it out of the park. 11 out of 10, man. Great diecast. Highly recommend it. Get it while you can. It is going to be probably the #1 most popular diecast for 2024 because it's technically a 2024 diecast, even though it's released in 2025, but you get the point. Every time I see this car, I just want to smile, man. It's just that cool of a paint scheme. Get it while you can. That's all for now. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.